September the 1st, and we got 7 points already. Alright, hello and welcome to the MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel. As always, please remember to smash that like button, hit subscribe, because it really does make a difference to the channel. We're here this evening to talk about the upcoming game at the Molineux against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and also have a quick look back at the game at St Mary's, which was a little bit of an exciting one. So I'm sure we've got plenty to discuss about that. Just so you know, this episode is proudly sponsored by Fanslide, the world's first in-app fantasy football league. Basically, you can just download the app in the description below and use the code above us to join our group. Just let you know, Fanside is completely free to play, but if you can choose to play if you wish. This means you must be at least 18 years of age, registered to play Fanslide. If you do choose to pay to play on Fanslide, always gamble responsibly and never bet with money you can't afford to lose. So go and check that out. It is absolutely free to download and use the code, which is up there, that one there, and you can download, join our group, and I believe Ben won last night, didn't he?
He did indeed, yeah. Ben absolutely ran away with it, really. I think he got some major points for the Liverpool winner.
Exciting end to the game, wasn't it? Exciting.
It was disgusting for all Newcastle fans, but it was great for Ben. Ben really drank in their suffering, which is great.
He did indeed, but it's a fun one. And of course, you basically slide in your players and sort of change your mind, and you can basically accumulate points as and when. So it's definitely a fun app to have a go on. So go and check that out and give them some support. Much appreciated. Right, should we have a chat about...
Yeah, let's have a chat.
Let's have a start on the Chelsea game, which, as I understand, for those that watch Match of the Day, basically Southampton's performance was pretty much ignored, and it was only really Chelsea's downfall that was kind of acknowledged. Have I got that right, Jack? I mean, I didn't watch Match of the Day myself, but I'm kind of used to that.
For us, that game, we see how good Southampton were and how, what defensively strong. Like, Match Day really didn't mention a single word about any Southampton player at all. When you think of what a great game Bella Kotchap had, when you think what a great game Lavia had, and the fact that how young these players are, there are talking points about the Southampton team at the very least. Yeah, we weren't giving anything. So for all your major coverage of Southampton, it'd be best to just to watch this show.
It is indeed.
If only we could show the clips.
If only we had the licenses to do that. I'm just frantically typing in a banner because I realised I didn't have any. So really sorry about this. There's no point trying to hide what I'm doing. Wait for it. Hey, there we go. I was prepared. I got so many images because we're going to be doing a transfer deadline day show right after this one. So stay tuned. We're going to be watching it as it happens. And
does that mean we can't talk about? We're not allowed to talk about transfers this show then?
We're going to try not to.
None.
But I can see the chat section is already going nuts already. There's a lot of excited people.
And what will keep them locked in is the promise of not talking about what they want to talk about. So everybody stay where you are.
Exactly. Stay where you are. We'll rattle through this as quickly as possible. But I just wanted to call out a couple of also standout performances. I mean, I think Bella Kotchap and Salasu looked immense again. I mean, it's going to be such a great partnership there at the back. It's looking very, very exciting. But also this lad here, Romeo Lavia, who scored his debut goal. And what a goal it was. I was quite impressed with it. I mean, I was shouting shoot, but I tend to shout shoot whenever anyone's at the edge of the box, because it sort of is that case at St Mary's where, where we don't have an out-and-out striker at the moment. We're just willing everyone to shoot when they get close. But I was blown away by his performance, and I've been for all of his performances so far.
Listen, if Oriol Romeo stood in that position with the ball, you scream shoot. And this is something we're just going to get used to. As sad as that is, we just have to get used to the fact that we're going to have to shout shoot every time Lavia's on the ball, just outside the box. Hopefully he's a bit of a volley merchant, so as well. So it was a great goal, though, wasn't it? There was
it was.
It was. He just seemed to have all the time in the world at the edge of the box. I think Chelsea, again, I guess it's what the reasons you can point to Chelsea like giving us the game, but you think how they conceded that corner just because Aston kicked it out. Didn't seem to trust. He didn't trust Mendy with the ball, or he didn't know where he was. So one of those two players shouldn't be on the pitch. So crazy corner to give away, but just what a great finish! What a great finish! To know that he got that on the edge of the box is great.
And
same for Adam Armstrong's finish as well. A lot of time in the box.
Yeah, there was quite a few moments though where Adam Armstrong kind of took a bit more time than he should have. I know on there's a few other chances, and we were just like, just have a go, take a shot, stop taking a touch. You got to smash it first time, there was one particular run into the box that first half, wasn't there, where it was just shoot, and for some reason he decided to wait for somebody to catch up. It's just like, why'd you do that? Yeah, exactly that. But we're all very, very happy, and it was quite amusing to think that before the game I saw Ralph was actually locked out of the stadium. He couldn't get in. He was over by the chapel stand trying to get his way in. He was very frustrated. It wasn't a time to say, "Can I have a selfie?" Otherwise, I would have. He looked very frustrated. But he managed. He was shut out of his own stadium, and then he managed to shut out Chelsea in the second half. So well done, Ralph.
Hey.
Where's all the Ralph outers now? Hey,
they'll be back. They'll be back.
It's a fickle world, football. Fickle world indeed. Right, I'm rattling through this because I know that everyone's itching to talk about transfers. So this is probably going to be one of the fastest preview shows we've ever done. So
it's gonna cycle through it pretty quick.
It is indeed. So again, just give me a sec. I'll put in a banner. Well, let's just talk about it anyway.
If only you thought about it.
If only I thought about all the banners instead of doing the other stuff. I'll just put this one up because it's still in the bank there. Most idiotic moment. There we go. So Wolves away at the Molineux. A very difficult place to go.
Yeah, it was really hard.
They're not scoring loads of goals, are they?
No, they were booed off the pitch this week. To get a 0-0 draw against a Bournemouth side without a manager, having just lost 9-0, feels so weird saying that and it not being us. I almost didn't say it. I almost was like, we don't say 9-0. I was like, it's not
disappeared though, hasn't it? Already.
Yeah, funny that.
It's forgotten about already.
Weird. I wonder if they'll talk about it next season. Well, they probably won't because they're going to get relegated. But it's. Yeah. To get a 0-0 draw there, and they have lost quite a few players in this window. I've not actually seen as to who they brought in. The chat going with who they brought in, but they've lost a lot. I think I just saw Traore has gone out on loan.
Oh, really?
I think in the last 10 minutes or so, I think I just saw Traore going off. So
why is he doing that?
Well, it's strange, isn't it? Because I find it so strange that you're a Wolves player. You got Wolves. You've got him. You've loaned him out to Barcelona last season. I'm not quite sure where he's gone now. I literally just saw the headline saying Wolves have let Adama Traore go. So it just feels like you've got an asset there. Make some money on it because you quite clearly need a bit of a shake up in the squad.
Yeah,
if they seem to be changing formations a little bit this year. They dropped the three at the back, hence why kind of Cody's left. So it seems like you would have thought they'd be doing a bit more movement and not letting as much go. But a good time to kind of step in and play them, I think, before anything too much will happen. But it's just Wolverhampton, isn't it? It's a difficult place. That pie.
Not going to get a pie. The worst pies in the Premier League are at Wolves at the Molineux, just to warn everyone. What did you have? It was supposed to be steak and ale, but it was...
I think it was steak and ale, but it was more like, I don't know, corned beef and shandy. It was just not what you wanted, really. It was,
chopped up
flip-flops. But annoyingly, we're not going this weekend. I think our trip last year was still kind of lingering on us a bit too much.
Yeah, it wasn't a West trip. It wasn't a West.
It was the day with me and you out. It's always going to be a good day. That's why it sucked when you go to Burnley alone. And you don't listen to your mate when he's like, don't go to Burnley alone. Don't do that. Why would you do that? And then you did it, and look what happened. So,
Yeah, let's do Burnley away. No. I had to go and do it. So,
because
yeah,
we'll never see them again.
We'll never see them again. But looking at the form table, I'm going to just pull it up here. I mean, you can see the results that Wolves just had. They've got a 2-1 win at Preston in the Carabao Cup. But aside from that, they are winless and currently on, I believe... Oh, I've got to get rid of the banner so you can actually see where they are. They're all the way down there. 3 points with 3 draws and 2 losses. And look at that, we're top of the table in how I've cropped it here.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
We're winning this current league from 9th to 19th and below, which is out of shot at the moment. Which Leicester
top of the bottom half of the league, and then we're in the top, and we are in the top 10. I'll take that.
Exactly. But obviously, this is very early days. 5 games played. There's lots of football to be had, but 33 points to go. Can I say that? I just did. I just literally did.
Here's the thing: it's not 37 points to go anymore, is it? 40 points don't mean diddle anymore. You're looking at 45 to 50 to make sure you're safe.
God, inflation, isn't it? Shocking.
Welcome to the world of the Premier League. It is mental. In fact, hold on. I've just getting a phone call from Nottingham Forest. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that. The Premier League's pretty crazy. It's been. Have you been called for a Notts Forest contract today? I assume everybody has. Anybody in the chat, if you've if Steve Cooper's been on the phone to you today, let me know. I mean, he can't sign all of us.
No, indeed, but they can overpay, which they've shown, and I'm happy to take their money for a 12-month contract. It's fine.
I'm sure that nothing bad can happen there. If they get relegated, I'm sure all of that will be fine.
Yeah. It won't come back to haunt them. But they kind of get a bit of a payment when they come up, so they kind of know they have to invest. So
how much payment would that be? Is it just an infinite amount?
I think it's probably just.
Welcome to the Premier League. Spend what you want.
Yeah, go ahead, fly away. So, do we know any team news? Was there a preview? Sorry, was there a press? This is the preview, Mike. This is the preview.
I would assume that there'll be the presser tomorrow after the window.
Okay. So we don't know any fitness issues. So I'm just thinking if we do like a chosen 11.
Yeah. Well, I think the only thing we know is probably Lavia's still going to be out. I think probably it's in a couple of weeks for that at the minimum.
Oh, really?
I think so. That's the last thing I heard. Hopefully, we'll hear more from the from the presser tomorrow. But I've got probably a feeling he might not start. But with certain, we're not mentioning signings, but with certain things changing at the back there, I could kind of see maybe Lianco pushing forward.
Well, he played him on the wing a couple of weeks back, didn't he?
I think we might see Lianco play a bit of a number 6 role.
Let's go into this. Let's get into this. Oh, look at this. Pro Clubs only saying only Jesse March has done a presser, I think.
I guess we should do it now because it is breaking news, but Jan Valery has been sold.
Oh, that's done, is it? He's been sold.
He has been sold. The defender will
stop
depart.
Breaking the rules of the show. This is a preview.
I know, but
we're doing the transfer show after.
This is breaking news, so I guess it counts.
Okay, it's live.
I would have done this at any point in the last few months, but he has gone to is it Angers? What's the that league side? Angers, that one.
He's already on it. Mitch is on it. He's ready on it. Everyone stop hijacking this. This is a preview show. We're going to do the transfer show after. It's going to get really exciting enough. So we're just kind of keeping a lid on things for the time being. But we'll hopefully have plenty of stuff to get excited about. And I think we've got a lot to get excited about. I'm doing it. I'm going into it with the signings that we've made already. I think there's lots to chat about. But we're going to chat about that in the next show. So let's go.
Yeah.
So let's run through who we think the starting 11 will be. Let us know in the chat section what you think the starting 11 is going to be, and we'll work from the back. I think it's got to be Baz, isn't it?
There's only one man. Especially I can't talk about that. Yeah, it's going to be Baz.
I alluded to this in the vlog actually we did on Tuesday night, is the fact that how proactive I think Bazunu is as a goalkeeper.
Oh, it's amazing.
in terms of he's just very active and he sees stuff before he has to react to it. He foresees stuff coming. I think it's going to be a big difference for us rather than having to play very much a reactive role, which doesn't seem to work. But I've just been really impressed with Bella Kopchat, Salasu and Bazunu really linking their well at the back there. It's just looked solid and I felt comfortable, which is weird, but I like it.
Well, how much I've complained the past couple of years about this position, and how much I just wanted to see a strong in there, someone who's proactive in that goal, someone who's dives about, someone who's got a lot of confidence in their play, and the fact that he does play that sweeper keeper role and loves coming forward a little bit and playing in that back line with them. He's just so confident in and around his box. He knows where he is. His positioning and his awareness of where he is so good that coming out for crosses. The scramble just before the Sterling goal, where he saves and dives over players to claim that ball. He's just everything I want from a goalkeeper. It's just such a great presence. And you're right, that relationship between him and Sasu and Bella Kopchat, it's great. It's great. And I think that those relationships are the sort of thing that are gonna really draw in certain certain players. I think that having those relationships in the team is what's going to make us spark this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Most definitely. Sorry, I punched the button there and my screen was doing weird things, so I got a bit distracted there. Sorry about that. We're back. Don't worry.
Another bit of breaking news. It's not a transfer. But Alex Clapham has left the coaching staff. He was our set piece. He was our set piece man. He is left for personal reasons. And Sellers and Ruben Tellers is now on. Sellers is now on set pieces. So.
Okay.
So little change up in the backroom staff. I don't see that changing much. Set pieces are set pieces. I'm sure Ruben can handle that.
Yeah.
So that's all good. But whatever Alex is, whatever up with Alex, good luck and whatever happens. It's been nice having you since June.
Yeah. Thank you for your service to the club, as always. So, again, let me have a look in the chat session just quickly, see where we are, see if we've got any selections here. Why have all my comments disappeared? There they are. Something is going very wrong on this at the moment, but we're gonna work it through. Don't worry. There's a suggestion here from Bisnell, Gab Peru, Sally, ABK, KWP, all these abbreviations, I love it. Aribo, Maitland Niles.
Who? We're not mention that. We're not
sneaking in transfers.
No. We can't talk about that yet. I'm not talking about that yet. That's not on.
That's mad. Lianco up front, love it. Kind of tempted just to put it in, just for a laugh. Senkatuli, Baz Peru, Salasu, Bella Kopchat, KWP, Adam Armstrong, Diallo, JWP, Aribo, Adams, Mara. Yeah, I reckon, yeah. I mean, I think that's the other thing. We're forgetting we got Sekou Mara.
Yeah, that's
really good.
He did
so
look
let's
really
punch
good.
these in, because everyone is itching to talk about transfers, and it's going to rattle on. So, Kyle Walker is down there. Are we going Peru?
Yeah, I think so. I think Peru, and that's the way I want it as well. Peru.
Yeah.
Because I quite like Gineppo coming on towards the end when the game's a bit more ragged. To have Gineppo to come on in that position, Peru still trying to get all the way back to fitness. To bring on a little bit of thunder at the end of the game, I think it worked quite well against Chelsea. Diallo kind of just goes straight in there because of Lavia right now.
Yeah.
But Diallo had a good game. Can't say I didn't have a good game. It took him a minute or two. It took him a while to figure out what his role was.
Yeah.
Whether he was playing forward or sitting back, it was difficult. But I think he did a good game. Who are you putting in? Come on.
No, because Rebo would be on the left, wouldn't he?
No, not necessarily.
Stick him in.
I think that's what I would like to see. That's what I like to see. I think Moy had a great game, and I think Aribo we kind of said during the first half if we had a slightly more attacking midfielder in that role, it'd be a dangerous game. Yeah, you got to whack Shea out the monster. Get him in there.
There we go. That's what I think.
I think that'll be it too. I can't see it being any different to that. I don't think it'll be any different to that. Only maybe maybe he won't start Aribo. Maybe Lavia will start.
Yeah.
But for me, I think that's the lineup too.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless obviously,
Occupying.
we have another show in a minute and the team changes a little bit.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, it would be kind of funny to see. I mean, Chris bring up an excellent point here. Where's the 4-3-3?
Well, I think in this game, with this lineup, you can take off Moy, bring on Mara,
Yeah.
and Adam Armstrong out to the wing a bit, and then hit that pivot free.
What's to do? Kind of like
doing this again. There's two of them, then there's two of them, there's two of them, then there's two of them.
doing this. Just making pictures again, aren't I? That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, just making pretty pictures.
Paradise. Right. All right. There we go. 4-3-3. There we go. What's this? What's this?
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll get on it. And that was pretty. It's kicking off already.
It's not
Steady,
happening
Ron.
yet.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Right. So that is what we think the lineup's going to be on the weekend's game. 3:00 kickoff at the Molineux against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for all your suggestions. Right. Let's get onto it. It's going to be rattling through this, aren't we? It's time in the show where we're going to call out our score predictions for the upcoming game. So please let us know what you think the score's going to be in the chat section now, and I will be reading through those right after me and Jack have given our audacious predictions for this one. Is it my turn to go first?
Yes.
2-0 Saints.
I love that. You've improved yourself from the last game. You think that clean sheet's coming, do you?
I think the clean sheet's coming.
Now that we're playing a team without an attacking threat.
Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I think Wolves will want to have a reaction after the last few games, and they're going to want their first win. So they're going to be wanting to go for it, which I think is also going to leave them a bit open at the back. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 to Southampton. Over to you, Joe.
I love that. Well, if it was like this time last season, I would say start Jimenez. They're going to score because Jimenez, much like every other striker, we are that team where Dominic Calvert-Lewin likes to score against us. Bamford likes to score against us.
Yeah.
Lukaku, Werner, Jimenez likes to score against us. And if we can go for a game and keep that clean sheet and Jimenez not going out, not only does it say where Wolves are at, but it also kind of to me says Southampton have done some stuff and they have improved that back line and they managed to keep it down. So I am going to go for 3-0 Saints.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be such a good game that we're going to regret not going to this game.
I already regret not going to this game.
No, you don't, because
I already regret. I do.
Do you?
Maybe.
You remember it, right?
No, I'm just thinking we missed out on Leicester. We should have done Leicester. But we were thinking it's 4-1 last time. I was on holiday. It wasn't much of a...
Yeah, to be fair, well, I just miss every game. But I'll be honest, it was strange being at St. Mary's on Tuesday night. It felt like no time at all. And I just finished work, and I told you I was on a bit of a caffeine crash. But as soon as I got into St. Mary's and got to the seats, I was like, nah, here we go. Good night tonight. Good night tonight. I was we were so good that night, that even the club were snapping pictures of us. They were like, yeah, these guys they're on it tonight.
What a moment indeed. So there we go. That is our score predictions. I'm going to go for a 2-0, and Jack's one-upped me again. He's going in for a 3-0. Any goal scorers on yours?
I am going to say a debut goal for someone.
Ooh.
Whoever that is, I don't know, but a debut goal. Shay Adams to prove a point about us maybe not making many moves between now and 11, and another Ward-Prowse free kick.
Yeah, I want to say that. I want to say that, but every time I say that, it doesn't happen.
Because this time I'm saying it, so it's happening.
Okay. I want to say, just know that in this one here, I want to say that, but every time I said that, it doesn't happen. So I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say a goal from a midfield player.
Yep.
And Sekou Mara.
I love that, and it's about time. I love that. So all three of the strikers on the score sheets.
Yeah.
Everyone's off the mark. I would love to see that.
Creeping their way to Golden Boot. That's what they're going to be doing.
Collectively, can they collectively win Golden Boot?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. They all got 10 goals apiece.
Just for this. Yep. Okay.
Right. Mbappe hates him, and Mbappe runs PSG, and he could punish him. Like, I'm sending you to Southampton.
Yeah. They're going to pay his wages. Right, let's have a look through the chat section and see what we're going with. And look at this. Tom right off the mark there is going for a 2-1 Saints win. Ben Carroll's going for a 2-1. Broya and Maitland-Niles scoring. Look at that. Sneaking in that transfer news story again. James is going for a 3-1 Southampton. Love it. Chris can't see Wolves scoring. Well, they failed to score against Bournemouth last night, so he's going for a 1-0. Josh is going for a 2-0 like me. Visnell's going for a 2-0. Lianco and Moy. Oh, I'd love to see a Lianco goal. Can you imagine the celebration? It's going to be...
scenes.
It's going to like rip up the pitch or something like that. It's going to be epic. Stuart's
he
will
literally look like get everyone in and go to the turf and go and do a centre shot wave up there.
Like he's shaking off a towel. Yeah. Like literally, and the goals will fly off.
Ori Romeo has told him,
corner flags.
You can be a god here. You are so on their side. All you got to do is not get sent off. Yellow cards, all you want, mate. Just don't get sent off.
Exactly. I think I've already read out. Ben's going for 2-1. Julian's going for a 1-0. Saints, tough team to break down. Yeah, they are historically quite a tough team to. They're very good at getting 1-0 wins. Wolves don't score a lot, but they seem to score 3 against us last season at the Molineux. Wolves couldn't even beat Bournemouth. He's going for a 3-1 Saints. Finn's going for a 4-0. He's even up GJ. Ward-Prowse, Rebo, and Adams ×2. Zandif's going for a 2-0 Saints Lacroix. I think the Lacroix deal's off, by the way. Member of the channel, thank you so much for your support. Tom's guessed that there are some Broya rumours, which we'll have to see. Fat Saints fan is going for a 2-1 Saints. Lianco and 90+2 winner to secure the deal. Wouldn't we love to see that? That would be quite something. Venom's going for a 2-1 late away limbs. You're making us regret not going to the game already. Keegs is going to the game. Member of the channel, enjoy it. He's going for a 1-1. Come on, man. Come on.
Go away.
Jack's Shearer's going for a 2-0 Saints. When's the next away day? Villa away. Looking forward to it. I'm hoping they've still got Gerrard. So they are terrible. Ben's put his score prediction about 7 times in this. Come on, Ben. I appreciate it. I really do. Just keep punching it in. Keep punching it in. They'll figure out. I just keep putting them up, and I can never end this and get onto the transfer show. Del Girl 86 going for 3-1. Shane Drake Ward-Prowse free kick and a mystery newbie. God, showing 3-7. Easy 4-0. Keeps putting his score prediction. Scorers: Mara and a Wolves penalty. Kaletica announcement at 10:30. Adam Blackman says we may not be finished yet. Oh, stay tuned for the next show then. That's going to be an exciting one. Ben's putting his score prediction yet again. Love it, Ben. Keep punching it in. And again, he's keeping on doing it. Love it. Max is going for a 2-0 Saints. Adam Armstrong and Takumara. Lord O'Bannon is going for a tidy 2-0 Saints win. The beautiful Saints are going for a 1-0 Saints. Dean C is going for a 4-1 Saints. He's going as well. Look at this. Morgan Crab, member of the channel. Thanks for coming along. 5-0 Saints. Lianco hat trick. Get a 5 on that. That's got to be a big return on that one. Please bet responsibly. Yada, yada, yada. The TJ09 is going for 3-1 Saints. And Ben's talking about transfer. Am I allowed to read this out? It's halfway through score prediction. Can I just say before the transfer tour, it is so Southampton to spend all summer finding a Brady replacement for us to get Broga as his own replacement. You're absolutely right. Okay. Urban Wickstrom is going for 3-0 Saints. Ward-Prowse a rebound. Adam Armstrong. Announcement Inman. I just say,
Announcement has happened. Announcement has happened.
really? What?
Yes, it has. It is Juan. How we pronounce it? Larioso.
Okay.
Larioso from Man City, the youngster. He is in confirmed on a 5-year deal, much like his man Sammy Odozie. So
Nice.
Man City must just hate us by now. I do. If you look on Twitter, the announcement was made by Saints tweeting Man City, just us again. Oh, celebrating! He's celebrating the signings.
Da, 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 da. Mm, mm, mm. It's only a Diet Coke. Da, 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 da. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, the sponsorship isn't that good yet. That we can start popping champagne.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're still working on it. I got the multi-buys from Lidl. Whee!
Hey,
God, that'd be a brand deal, wouldn't it? Get in touch. Contact details are in the description. Right. Jacob Potato's going for a 4-3 Saints. 3-0 down at halftime, 4-3. Best game you'll ever miss.
yeah. Here's the fun thing: if you're at that game and you're watching an absolute belter, just know that I will be at work with my phone going off in my pocket, absolutely livid that I'm not
Right.
there and I can't watch the game because I can't find a stream of it. Like it's always know that if me and Mike aren't at the game, we are somewhere absolutely livid that we are not at the game, win, lose or draw.
We are indeed. We are indeed. Isaac's going for a 2-0 Saints win. Adam Armstrong's goal was a fluke. No, we shall see. He's going to win Golden Boot now. You wait. Juan Larios confirmed. I think we're done on Squad Blues. I think we're done. Look, Rollo Benny said you're Jack Romano. Call him out. Call him out. Fantastic. Right. Well, there is our score predictions for the show. Normally, at this point in the show is when we talk about other stuff going on and transfers, but we're going to do that in the next show. So stay tuned. Stay on the channel. Me and Jack are going to finish all that up. And thanks so much for your contributions on this. Go check out the Fanslide app. Link is in the description. Use that code above. Download, join the league. And next time we're playing, we'll have a lot of fun doing that. But as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And me and Jack will see you. I'm scrolling to find the outro. I'm leaking this out as long as I possibly can. And we'll see you in about 2 minutes. All right, see ya.
Transfers.